What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here, and we are back with some Minecraft. This is a post-commentary, because we're going to be jumping around looking at some film from the server that I filmed today. I never cease to be amazed by the kind of stuff that the pilots have built on this server. The first one you're looking at here was a pair of dueling dragons done by Kelfuzel, our primary administrator and server host. You can see we got a yellow one and a white one, and that's pretty freaking awesome. She wanted to say that she didn't come up with the idea for those, but she saw a picture of something like it, and came up with her own schematics and built those two on the server ourselves. And it just struck me walking around the server today that a lot of stuff has been built. We jumped to a new seed 2 weeks ago, so we started off a whole new world. And the result was that we basically started over. Kelfuzel was nice enough to rebuild the admin area on a new land, and she also put her tree in, which is pretty freaking awesome. Again, that was Kelfuzel there. All the really big stuff is usually done by her. She works on it during the week when it's closed. And all kinds of the other projects that you see, that's all stuff that you guys have done. I know some of you guys watching this will probably see your own work as it goes by. This is my house that we're headed towards here. Just not a whole lot. Very simple dwelling, pretty much, just 2 floors. I haven't even put furniture in it yet. It's still basically unoccupied. But out of the back window, I have a humongous purple fire water breathing dragon thing, which is like a really epic alt art version of Spyro. Huge 2-headed purple dragon. I don't know. Purple dragon, at least. That sounds like Spyro. Way better than purple dinosaur. That would be Barney. Spleef and the church. We'll get to both of those actually in this video. But first, I wanted to show off the huge stuff that Kelfuzel has put on here. It's pretty friggin' awesome. The server IP is in the description if you guys would like to come play with us. It'll be closed by the time you see this video, but it opens up on the weekends, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. Just around there. It's Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon. For me, it'll be a little bit off for those of you who live on the other side of the planet from where I am. So if you're over in England, it'll be... Oh, well, let's see. We're after you, so it would be... Oh, jeez. I don't know. I can't do it in my head. I know what Australia is, but that's only because it's 15 hours different during daylight savings time. But anyway, what you're looking at here is a Spleef arena. The rules are simple. 2 combatants charged each other on this field made of snow, and the first one to use their shovel to dig out the floor from underneath their opponent wins, causing them to fall into the pit, just like that. Apparently there was some massive lag. It looked like Alex just stopped dead. So, I don't know. I believe that one was lag, I think, but in general, the games go really well and they can be pretty competitive. I've never actually played before prior to doing this today, but I got set up with him in a match, and let's see, who was it I went against first? I don't know. Oh, I went against Kelfuzel first. This is fun, the duel of the admins. It's always joyous. Alright, so this is how the setup goes down. Somebody counts it down, and it just goes freaking crazy. I'm not gonna really commentate over the matches. I'm just gonna let you guys watch the film here, and I'm gonna talk about other things. Something I wanted to mention: I do have a Facebook. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but a link in the description. If you want to go like me on there, occasionally you'll post things on there that are a little bit of sort of teaser things, spoiler things sometimes about what's coming next on my channel, other things like that. And I defeat Kelfuzel on my first ever splooge game. Oh, no. See, every time I hear Spleef, I immediately think splooge, and it just... I wish the game had a different name. I don't know. It's weird. And somehow, like, 8 different people end up down in the water after we finish our little duel. Whatevs. That's a pretty good game and a good way to start off. This is actually really fun. You'd be surprised. People come around and watch, and people were cheering on. Let's see, who's next? I can't read it from here, but... Epic win guy. Epic pwn guy? I can't move it around. I don't know what happened there. It looks like he lagged and just walked right into the hole. That happens sometimes. Whatever. It puts me at 2 for 2. I'm going to show all the matches I did today. There aren't too many of them. I'm just going to cut out the stuff in between the two in between the matches because you got to reset the field and that sort of thing, put the snow back, which is easy on a server. Oh, and you see there, I went and stepped out of the arena, so I should be disqualified for that. But then he goes and chases me right out, so we just kept playing. Whatever. You make your own rules, really. It's getting a little bit antsy. What you'll end up with sometimes is this big hole. I don't know what the other guy was doing coming onto the court. He was getting in the way. Sometimes you'll end up with a big hole in the middle of the court, and the two people on the opposite sides of it, and somebody's going to have to jump across at some point and try and go after the other one, but yeah, it'll be kind of a stalemate for a while there. You can get some really nice Mexican standoffs. Alright, so now this is me and Never Seen, one of our other admins, and he's pretty darn good. He gets me on this one, I think. Yeah, I just got owned. Didn't know what I was doing. So I challenged him to a rematch, and we'll show that one in just a second. I'm getting a load of text messages. Ugh, stop talking to me. Seriously, it's like as soon as I sit down to make a video, everybody wants to send me a text message. Just like when I'm in the bathroom. I go into the bathroom and my phone rings every friggin' time. Somebody wants to talk to me when I'm on the John. I'm like, come on, guys. How do you? It's like they know. It's like they know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But things are going really well on the server. You can connect to it through the multiplayer option. The IP's in the description. Yell at me if it's not there. You guys know how this goes. So here's me and Never Seen's reconfrontation, and he walked backwards into the hole. That's a bummer. Didn't see that one coming. He might have had a little bit of lag on him. I'm not sure. My connection is generally pretty steady to the server, so it worked out. I realized afterwards that I was using a diamond shovel, and the first couple people I went against were using stone shovels, so I kind of had a bit of an advantage on him, I guess, but the fact that I'm a total noob and had no... there's Dante Zero Mod, our newest admin. I don't know, he's been around for a few weeks, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Kelthuzal is pretty much directly in charge of what happens on the server. I take a sort of a, in the background advisory governmental role, and go on there as often as I can on the weekends and have some fun. So this is the church that was mentioned earlier. I'm just going to talk over this little tour that I took of it. I snuck around back in the behind the confessional booths, as you'll see in a moment. But it's interesting. You can hear. I think you can hear zombies. I don't know. I can't hear it in my headphones now, but I definitely heard it at the time, and I was like, "Why are there zombies in the church? That's strange." Oh man, now I got nothing to talk about. I got that song. I just recorded episode, I think it was 8 of Super Mario 64, and I was singing "Get Off of My Cloud" by the Rolling Stones. I just linked to that one on my Facebook a couple minutes ago. I like that song. I'm taking this history of rock and roll class this semester, and so we've been going back through a bunch of and basically the history of rock and roll, exactly what it sounds like, starting from the early 1900s and going all the way to 80s, 90s rock and roll, hard rock, metal, thrash, etc. We actually made it all the way through to rap, in fact. But some of the best bands we've talked about so far are the 60s. 60s, I guess, I don't know what you'd call them. They were the first real rock bands in the 60s. You got the Beatles actually started to go to more of a rock band set right before they broke up. The Rolling Stones, and you got the Who, the Doors. That's some good psychedelic rock. There's all this good stuff from the 60s and the early 70s. Awesome, awesome music. Some of the best music that I've ever heard is from 50 years ago. It's crazy to think it's 50 years ago now. It's 2011. It's like everything is 10 years older now. I don't know. I still haven't gotten over that. When I think 1995, I still think, oh, that was 5 years ago. It's like, no, dude, that was 16 years ago. It's 2011 now, man. I can't wrap my head around the fact that it's 2011. I still feel like it's 2002. I mean, like 9/11 was 10 years ago. It does not feel like 10 years ago. And it doesn't seem like the things that I did as a kid were 15, 16 years ago. I don't know. I constantly hear people around me at college saying things about how old they feel, and then people give them funny looks because they're only 20, 21, 22. But, man, it hits you a lot sooner than you think it's going to. When you're 16, you don't ever feel old. You might look at a kid younger than you and think he's a little kid, but you don't feel old because of it. But once you get up to about 20 and 21, you start to get these rare moments where you actually feel old. like something that you experienced in your lifetime happened a long time ago, and by a corollary, you were therefore old. I don't know. I think that's going to happen more and more as you get older. But I hear my parents saying it occasionally. Oh God, the video's ending. Yeah, whatever. I can talk for as long as I want over a black screen, but I'm not going to make you guys watch that. So yeah, if you haven't been coming on the server, you should hop on there next weekend. We will be having fun times. You can come build some things. You'll be people on the server. We've got a great community there, building all kinds of great things together. Some good cooperative efforts, shared buildings, group projects, etc., etc. It's a very welcoming community if you want to come on there. If you grief, we will ban you. You will never come back on the server again. And if you don't grief, we will welcome you into the community and help you to build things. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the server.